Yay! So ready? Action! Hello everyone, my name is Jenisa de Castro. I am the founder of JdC Voice, and I'm a vocal coach and instructor as well as an energy release practitioner. Because, as I've been saying in my previous videos, I believe that singing is a very holistic practice. It is very healing, but in order to be able to sing, we have to fully find full mental clarity and full physical relaxation within our singing practice. So today what I want to introduce to you is one of the centering and breathing exercises that I love to do at the beginning of every single one of my singing practices. And the purpose of centering and breathing before the actual act of singing is that we want to make sure that we're taking our physical relaxation and our mental clarity that we found in these centering and breathing exercises and taking those sensations into our actual singing work. So this just makes sure that we're not taking in any sort of nervousness in the body or any sort of tension that we feel from this idea of singing, and we're not actually bringing that into the actual singing work. We're working from a place of clarity and from relaxation. That's so important to me because, like I said, in my journey of singing, I've gone through a lot of tension, a lot of depression surrounding my singing work. So this is a way to be mindful of those things that sort of come up throughout your singing practices by starting from the very beginning in this place of clarity and relaxation. So today I'm actually going to be sharing with you one of the tools that I use for centering and breathing. So we're going to do this together, and we're going to do this right now. So the first thing I want you to make sure of is that you're in a nice, safe space, a space that gives you peace and quiet, a space that feels very nice and calm for you. That's very important. You want to find a space that is safe. So that is the first thing. The second thing is you can either sit on a chair with your feet on the ground, or you can sit cross-legged on the floor. That's okay as well. So once you're sitting and you're in a nice safe space, the first thing we want to do is bring attention into the lower half of the body by stomping your feet on the ground if you are sitting in a chair, or you can begin tapping the lower half of your body if you're sitting cross-legged on the floor, or if you're sitting on a chair. The important thing is that we're activating and waking up the lower half of the body so that we can begin to allow breath to move down into that lower half, because a lot of times when we're singing, we're only conscious of the upper half of the body. And like I said, singing is holistic, so you want to make sure that you're activating the lower half of the body as well. So we're waking up that lower half, and then you can begin to wake up the upper half by giving yourself a nice full stretch of all your extremities. So you're really stretching the chest, the back, the rib cage, all of these muscles in between. So then you can begin to find a nice elongated posture. Breathing into that stretch for a moment. Then I want you to imagine that you have little marshmallows in between each vertebrae, so that your posture is nice and aligned and straight, but your muscles are relaxed and melting over your bones. So from this place, you can then gently begin to close your eyes or find a nice soft focal point on the ground. The important thing is that we're beginning to put our mental attention inward, and we're beginning to clear the mind and the physical body so that we begin to find clarity and relaxation. So we're closing our eyes, and we're just going to take a few deep breaths in and out on our own time. And we're gently beginning to place our mental attention on where our breath, where our mind, and where our bodies are at today. We want to become objective observers of ourselves, so not trying to change anything, just recognizing and allowing where we're at today. And staying in this place, we want to then allow our mental attention to focus in on any parts of the body that we feel need extra attention or extra release or extra relaxation today. And we want to gently use our breath as a tool to begin to gently coax those parts of the body into further release. So for me, I'm feeling a little extra tension in the chest today, so I'm using the breath to bring kindness and compassion to that part of my body. Using the breath to gently tell that part of my body, it's okay, you can relax, you can release. Once you find that nice release, staying in that place, keeping your eyes closed, keeping your focal point clear, I'm going to talk you through the next part of our breathing exercise. So again, staying in that cleared place, we're going to be breathing in through the nose on a count of 7. Then we're going to hold the breath at the top, and on that hold, we're going to allow any excess tension to drop. Dropping the shoulders, dropping the diaphragm, dropping the rib cage, any muscles that might be holding tension from that inhale, allowing those to drop in the hold. Then we're going to exhale through the mouth on a full count of 8. And we're going to do this 3 times. So firstly, I want you to allow any breath that's in the body to gently exhale. And we're going to inhale through the nose and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and holding the breath, dropping the shoulders, dropping the diaphragm. 4, and exhaling through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again inhaling through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and holding the breath, dropping the shoulders, dropping the diaphragm. 4, exhaling through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more time in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and holding the breath, dropping the shoulders, dropping the muscle tension. 4, and exhaling through the mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and keeping your eyes closed, allowing your breathing to come back to normal. And once again, becoming an objective observer of yourself, paying attention to how you feel your body has shifted, where your breath is at now, and if you feel a little bit more expansive from this centering and from this breathing. And once you feel nice and centered and relaxed, you can begin to bring attention back into your body by wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes, giving yourself a nice stretch or neck roll, and then opening your eyes and coming back into the space. So welcome back. So again, the purpose of this exercise is to attain breath support, yes, but the important thing is to be taking these nice sensations of expansiveness and relaxation and centering into your singing practice. So you want to do this immediately before you go to sing and take this into your practice. Take these sensations, this nice expansive feeling, and sing from that place. So important. So I hope this was helpful to you, and this is something you can take into everyday life. You do this every morning. I do this in my morning routines. So I hope this is a tool that helps you. Again, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Hooray! I'll see you next time.